Hello and welcome to December 20th and the 20th day of Vlogmas. I cannot believe it is Christmas in 5 days. Today the plan is to go shopping for some last Christmas things, food for Christmas Day, some presents, and yeah, we'll then do some wrapping of presents as well. It's Christmas. It is not as cold today as it was yesterday. Yesterday was about -10. Today it's more around 0, but there is ice everywhere. Walking is treacherous. One of the things that I saw yesterday for the first time in my life were white pine trees. And these are just normal pine trees that are covered in ice that the sun is shining on, and so they look white. And I was amazed because I've always seen white pine trees or white Christmas trees and thought, wow, people are weird that you like white. But they actually looked like that. They looked so fake, but they were beautiful. So you can't see them here because the sun's not shining on them and it's not warm enough to be covered in ice at the moment. But the ground is treacherous. I need to go salt my front steps. Hello again. I am in the middle of making dinner. Well, my husband and I are making it together tonight. We do that sometimes. It's just a very simple dinner. Butter chicken from a jar. Yay, finally getting to eat it. But I just thought I would pop in and say hi. I'm drinking tea from a new mug. Check out the handle. I love it. It says Versolic Spion. And I don't know if you can see, but it's just got a little bit of blue on the edge at the top as well. I love mugs. And I've been looking for some more Christmas mugs. So I was very excited when I found this one today. I got it from MacLeod, which is a shop here in Poland. So if you're interested and you have a MacLeod nearby, you can go have a look. It is microwave safe and it is a decent size, which is always my deal. Has to be microwavable, has to be a decent size. Preferably dishwasher safe too, and this one is. So, today I have been shopping. I bought some plastic containers to put dry goods in the garage because we buy things like flour and pasta and rice in bulk. And so I have them there when I need to shop because we don't have a car. We catch the bus or we walk to our local shop. So buying those things in bulk means that I have them available and I'm not adding those really basic heavy things to normal shops. So it's working pretty well, but with winter and all the snow on the ground is when the mice and the shrews try and come inside. So we wanted to get some plastic boxes just to have an extra layer of protection and to try and keep any mice from deciding to make a home in our garage. We haven't seen any evidence of them yet, but we did have a shrew last year, or a couple of shrews last year. So we're just trying to avoid that preemptively. So I got some boxes for that. My friend Sarah came shopping, so we went to MacLeod and did the bulk food stuff, and then we went to a different shop to do, I guess, those Christmas things that I hadn't got yet. Including things like potatoes and carrots and yeah. For Christmas, I'm planning chicken roast, but I'm going to sous vide the chickens first. Because sous vide chicken, if you haven't used a sous vide, it's amazing. Basically, you get a big pot of water and you put a sous vide in, and that sous vide will make all of the water in that pot the same temperature and allow you to cook meat to a very specific temperature. So all meat cooks at a different level, but when we put it in the oven, usually the outside is a much higher temperature before the inside reaches that temperature. So doing it in a sous vide ensures that everything the whole way through is the same temperature.
How many cups of rice? Sorry.
3.
Okay.
yeah, make sure that everything inside is the same temperature. So we have done roast chicken this way a couple of times before, and one time we absolutely loved it. We just chuck it in the oven for the last 30 minutes or so. Another time it wasn't that great. So we've got 3 roast chickens. We'll do 2 for dinner, for Christmas dinner, and we're going to trial run 1 in the next couple of days so we can make sure we've got it right for Christmas. That's the plan. All that to say, having a roast for Christmas, very excited. Still need to make things like plum pudding. There's some more bickies I want to make, but we're getting there. Big shop is done. Tonight, Jordan is going out. He is playing music at church on Sunday. It'll be the biggest group of people playing at once at church I think that I've ever seen at this church. We're going to have a cello, guitar, maybe 2 guitars. We were going to have a violin, but I think the violinist is sick, so I'm not sure if she'll be there or not. I'm not sure what else, but it will be a nice little eclectic group. Oh, an accordion. Oh, I love it when we get the accordion. So anyway, they've got practice tonight for that. Jordan will go, Sarah will go, and I will be home with the kids alone. So hopefully, my plan is the kids will go to bed and then I can watch corny Christmas movies and wrap presents. I also hope to get Christmas stockings ready so that they are basically ready for Christmas Day, or at least have everything in bags for the specific people so that on the day I just have to fill them. I don't have to sort. Yeah, I find sorting the Christmas stockings is very time consuming. Filling the stockings is not so bad. So I'm planning to sort tonight so I can just fill on Christmas Eve. Yeah, so that's tonight. I always get excited when it's Christmas gift wrapping night because I love wrapping gifts and I love watching old movies or corny movies. So I'm very excited for that. I also want to still get some more knitting done, but if I don't, I don't, and that's okay. I've only done one of the pairs of Christmas socks I was planning. We're a couple of days out. I'm not sure I'll get even a second pair done, but that's all right. It was just what I wanted. The biggest pair is done, which was the most important pair. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm up to. Gift wrapping coming up, a big day of shopping, drinking some tea. Alright, well I'm going to go. Jordan came in before just to check how much rice needs to go into the rice, which means that we've got 15 minutes until the rice is ready to be eaten. And yeah, we're laughing. Alright, I will probably check in again tonight, show you some of my gift wrapping and all of that good stuff. But yeah, enjoying December 20th. Hello again. The kids are in bed. Jordan and Sarah have gone to music practice at church, and I am surrounded by presents. Now, in these bags, it is not all presents. There's stocking stuffers, there's also bits of food for Christmas cooking, but the other day I did a big shop. There was a lot of presents and a lot of food, and I just put it all in the garage, so I will go through and sort it tonight while I go through and wrap things. But I thought, before I start that, I'm going to open my Advents. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually get to Advent knitting tonight, but I am going to open them and dream. Now, I showed you think I showed you this morning, I did another colour on the pink flax sweater. But I have made a change to that. And I'll go into it in more detail later. All the notes are up to date on my Ravelry page. But I'm turning it into a dress because I just thought that would be really cute to have it as a sweater dress. So I am doing increases so that it will kind of flare out a bit from the waist. I don't know exactly. I'm just kind of making it up as I go. But I am keeping detailed notes, so if you're interested in doing the same, you can. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It will mean that I probably won't have enough to finish it just in Advent scraps. So I will get out my own scraps to do the last few rows if I need to. But that's fun. Oh, and butter chicken was delicious. I have missed butter chicken. We used the Canton jar, which I cannot buy here, but I had a friend bring over for me, and it was delicious. So thanks, Rosie. All right, advance. This is day 20, the one where Ross can't flirt. Hilarious. I'm a few days behind watching. I haven't watched the one in Barbados yet, which I think was like 3 or 4 days ago. So I'll see whether I do some friends watching tonight or if I keep it to Christmas movies. It's always hard to decide. All right, the one where Ross can't flirt is... Now, if you've seen Friends, this reminds me of the one with the red sweater. But the one where Ross can't flirt, I'm going to have to watch it. My sister clearly has a better memory for finding colours and things. Or maybe she was just watching it at the time. Oh, but that is beautiful. This is, Sally Ridgway Supreme Sock in the blackberry colourway. I have a feeling this is one that my sister knit for my aunt, Auntie Eula. So if you're watching this, Auntie Eula, thanks for the scraps, leftovers. That is beautiful. I love it. All right, number 20 for my Wallop Cowl Advent, which I am quite behind on. That's beautiful. Oh, I really want to work on that one. I have three minis to wind up for that one. And one of my Christmas presents is yarn that I was debating winding up beforehand so that I can cast it on as a Christmas cast on. You know what, I'm probably not going to do that because I do want to finish projects rather than casting on a new sweater straight after Christmas. I'm just wondering whether I get my skein winder out or do them by hand. All right, number 20 for tea. I'm drinking yesterday's Advent tea, which is lemongrass and ginger in my new mug. Winter Star. I think that is another Lidl tea. I went into Lidl and I just bought a whole bunch of their black teas because I really liked the ones that I'd tried. And so now I'm trying them all. All right, 20. 20 is hiding. And behind 20 we have don't know if it's going to focus. Chandler. I found the focus on the front is nowhere near as good as the focus on the back. So when I'm doing it facing not me, it focuses really well on these. When it's facing me, it doesn't. So it's just going to be a little blurry today. But it says Chandler. That is cute. Oh, I really want to make my advents now. But I have a lot of a lot of wrapping to do. So these are presents from our family to each other in the family. They are presents for friends, presents for our family members, I think we shipped off in August was the last parcel we sent. So, no, I think I sent one in September or October. But they've been long gone. So none of this is going back to Australia. This is all for people in Poland. But we do have presents here from family members in Australia to us. So, yeah, it looks like a lot. And it is a lot. But like I said, there's food. There's presents from multiple people. I am a big fan of putting presents under the tree pre-Christmas. But I have an 18-month-old and 3-year-old. They're not going to leave the presents wrapped. I think last year we did manage to keep them under the tree for like a couple of days before Christmas. And we definitely came down one day to a lot of the presents unwrapped. Yeah. So I'm not sure I'm going to risk it this year. I might wrap them all, put them in the garage, and then put them under the tree Christmas Eve. I like having them under the tree beforehand because I like them knowing that presents come from family members. And so having the presents there for a long time helps them go, oh, someone's given me something. I'm waiting for Christmas to open it. Rather than something magical happening on Christmas Eve where everything just appears and it's put down to a guy on the roof. Because that's not what Christmas is about for us. We don't do Santa. We will have things that have Santa on them. Like, here we go. I have some gift tags here with Santa. So I'm not anti-Santa. I will use Santa things, but that's not what the magic of Christmas is about for us. For us, Christmas is about celebrating that Jesus is born, Emmanuel, God with us, become a person. And then celebrating all that became possible because God became a man. So I like having presents under the tree for a longer period, but I'm not going to fight that battle this year with our kids. So maybe next year, when they're just that little bit older, we will try that. All right, I'm going to get to wrapping. I'm halfway through, or 2/3 of the way through a Christmas movie that I started a few days ago. So I'm going to finish that one. And then I will pick some more. I may watch some Friends episodes depending on how I go with Christmas movies.